got ourselves a Bubby over for the team one. There we got Drake. We got ourselves Plush, Redemption, the Paladina. I like that yellow set, man. I feel like I don't see those shoulders as much as we should. Young gonna be first up versus now. A bit of a rematch between the Wizards. Intro counterspell by now with a full combust, full ready to go. Blasting out Young is gonna be blocked really early as he goes for shifted power, breaking out of the block just to interrupt. Breath for breath, trinket out for Young, trying to go for big Ray of Frost with a stun. Does not connect the stun, but the shatters off of that Ray of Frost did work now. Picking up a little bit extra health. Big blast on the Young. Young could be under a lot of trouble. He doesn't have a block for a good bit, so you actually might just take him. Quick interrupt on Frost, trying to go for Frost Firebolt. Natty, is that enough though? Into a Polly, buying himself a little bit of time, trying to see if he can have himself a proper go. Big shatter, not as big of a shatter as I thought he might have, honestly. He did get a freeze, got himself a bit of shifting power. Block should be available. He just got to snap it, cold snap it real quick. I think he's just waiting for cold snap until a little bit later. First aid out for now. Just gonna try to see if he can just interrupt it around the corner though, as he got himself a couple of Phoenix Flames. Super low for Young. It might be a block. Oh! Or not block. I think he forgot to snap. I think he forgot to snap it. Or maybe he was trying to say snap until a little bit later. Snap does reset other Frosty abilities too. So maybe he was trying to like use up all those abilities, then snap to get the cooldown reduction. But I'm not exactly sure. Not exactly sure. Now does take a bit of damage. Is going to sit down for food. Wait, Drake is just going to let him? Drake looked like he was trying to go in there. But then he's like, you know what? I'm a backup. I'm a backup out of there. Hold on a second. This guy is trying to give those boys an honor duel. Got himself an overpowering roar. Does go for a kick into a full blast as blue. Does go for a good interrupt though. Polly can't stop it. Gonna have to take a bit of damage. Is breaking out of it with a trinket. Deep breath does not connect. Got himself a big hover into a juke kick. Oh, Drake got a lot of damage. All to keep him now alive, but not for much longer. If he keeps getting beamed on like this. Drake got himself a little bit of recovery, a little bit of health. Big beam around the corner. That disintegrate absolutely does what it says on a tin. Disintegrates. Big eternity surge. Knocked back for a second. Still got mobility. Oh, the blinks. He can't even like stop the disintegrates. He got himself the red into a full caught. Does he have anything for it? Big disintegrates. Block right after Drake. Took a bit of damage. Does wall. A little bit late there, actually. I think he took a full meteor, then pressed the wall, which is unfortunate. It is just it's a big panic situation. Fire breath does connect. Quite a bit of damage. Instant cast damage too, and a little bit of ticket damage until now. I think. I want to say yes. I want to say yes. Would give Drake a couple of instant casts to work with, but I don't think he has a lot of health to work with. He just walked. He was just trying to see if he could walk towards the pillar, and I think maybe he just got caught out the open. With Bubby going to be running into Ring of Fire instantly. Ring of Frost out for now is going to be a quick stun. He's just trying to get himself a bit of CC around the pillar. Does create himself a nice bit of zonal pressure here. Able to separate the Hunter from the pet for a second. Couple of fire blows back to back into Bubby. Does try to go for a big blade. Bleeds with a reverse blink out for now. With shifting power, helping him return some of those cooldowns. Does not have... He has Invis. He's got Meteor. He's got Breath. So he's got at least a little bit of defense and CC to work with. Try to see if he can, again, separate the pet from Bubby. And try to see if he can blast out the Hunter into a binding shot. Does he play Shimmer or does he play Blink? I think he plays normal Blink, right? He still has a Trinket. So he might be okay. Ring of Frost around the corner. Does it catch Bubby? Does not catch Bubby, but does put some pressure. Bubby can go anywhere. Nova for a quick second. Meteor down. Bubby with a turtle. He knew that Meteor with Comet Storm together was going to be a bit too much damage into a Tar Trap. Now does have a Breath. Breath? No, just instance. Oh, Fire Blast and an instant cast Frostfire Bolt did the trick. With Plush going to be up next. Phantom Knights to get now out the open. Does end up getting Plush back up too. Using that established mobility from the Invis to just keep rushing from Plush. But after he's got fully dotted up, I don't know what now can do. He got to get him some food. I think that's about what best he can do, right? First aid, you're bleeding. Sit down for food. Alter, he might just die. He might just die. He knows he might just die to these dots. He needs to pick up eyes or something, anything. Ring of Frost. Sap is gonna stop you though. Shooting power. Oh, they go road. They go road. Just sending a meteor into the man with a combust. Put some pressure onto the rogue. Put him back on the back foot a little bit. Now at least he's able to establish some damage. Maybe just pick up the eye and go for a food. Honestly, it may not be the worst idea. I don't know how else he's gonna be able to recover. Just trying to just go for what? You just go wrote one of his images instead of the mage? He's just rotting. I think he might just die. He does have alter very soon. No block for a bit. Sitting down for food. The Plush just sees one more garrote. Then it's over. Alter. Blinking. Trying to kind of predict where the rogue is going to be. Does he just alter? Oh my god, he only left with no health. Holy. Oh. Garrote does not have alter. I think he canceled it, right? Yeah, I was going to say. There it was just like, I wanted to see what the mage would do to win that. I don't know if there was like really a win condition at all, but it was still interesting. Goera's going to be up next, picking up the eye, Plush immediately with a garrote. It's going to be a bubble out of Goera's. Man, just bubbled that instant. Plush with a trinket and a cloak. Still taking a lot of physical damage. Does get himself advantage. He does have everything though. Is that going to be Kingsbane? Blind? Doesn't have that secondary blind. Death Mark, Kingsbane. Everything is available. It's just over for Goera's. Wallen, both are low, but he just ends up just having a heart attack. With Holy going to be up next. Holy, what's your name? Holy Laser Gun. Oh, Holy Laser Gun. What a name. I like that. That's so funny. What's funny to me is the way he spelled all the parts. Holy, that's fine. Laser, it's funny. Gun, the way he spelled it is kind of like G-A-N, which is like, yeah, my American brain at this point is like G-U-N, but like, you know, it works. It works. It's just funny to me. Evasion up for Plush. I don't know if it will be enough. It is a Holy Paladin, able to pierce past that evasion very, very easily with a lot of the Holy damage. Does go for the blind reset. Holy does end up burning a trinket. Bubble Bop still all available. Plush is in a bit of a weird spot. Sitting down for food and stealth. Holy did not check that corner. He thought that the rogue disappeared, but the rogue is actually getting so much recovery. Look at that man. Look at that health bar. Look at that thing. Dude, he just trusted the mana buns. He just sat in the corner there looking at the paladin. He's like, you could get AoE, but I'm going to trust he doesn't. I'm just going to trust the man that he doesn't. Did you pick up the eye? Are the eyes even up? Trying to check on the other side. Using these guys' position to see if I can find it with my cam. Full cheap shot. Dots are in. Kingsbane. Everything is up. Holy does go for the blind. Does he reverse another blind Siren? No, he doesn't. Look at the damage he's taken. Holy might just die here. Kingsbane is just shredding through him. These bleeds and Kingsbane are doing a lot. Disarm for a second. Kidney. Is that going to be a bubble? Trinket out for Holy. Flush with no help whatsoever. There goes the bubble. Does have advantage very, very soon. Cloak of Shadows available very, very soon. Does go for the cloak. At least able to get away. Reduces a lot of the Holy damage to nothing. Has advantage in case he needs to. Holy got Bob. That's about it though. There's going to be advantage out of the rogue. I think the rogue just has to have a go. Full death mark. Everything is available. But that's going to be for Barons though. Oh yeah. Unless you go in insta. For Barons, I think it's going to help the Pally win the game because he's still got Bob. He's eating up food. He is eating up food. Oh no. Holy does not realize that the rogue has mage food. That's the problem. He probably thought, oh, okay, well, the rogue got reset, probably a couple of sippy cups. Maybe that was it. Yeah, if he knew that the rogue has mage food, at this point, he picked up the eyes. He should be able to see him, right? If you sit down to eat food, he's going to know. He's going to know. Because if he knew you have mage food, I think he'd be gunning for you every single time. Cheap shot by the rogue. Deathmark Kingsbane. Bob really aggressively. Oh, hold on a second. Pledge just got to win. He just got to live. He got himself a slow onto Holy, but a hand of freedom keeping him alive here. Hodge Plush has a trinket for this one. Kidney, I think it's a full Kingsbane. Deathmark, everything. Kingsbane is definitely in. Deathmark is in. Trying to see if he can bust through the Shield of Vengeance. You have enough survivability. Evasion is all he's got. Trying to see if he can just live. Can he waddle away from the guy? Just let it dots rot him. I don't know if he'll be able to dodge some of the attacks. Poisons are cursing through Holy, but he's still alive. Not taking a lot of damage right now from those dots. That is rough. That is very, very rough. Maybe if Plush somehow had a way to put up dots and then just escape from Holy, let him rot for a little bit, come back in, then maybe that would have been a win condition. But Pally just bunkered down completely. Holy just trying to see if he can live. I don't know if he'll live the other Paladin. Yeah, he ain't living the other Paladin. With Kragar as well as, what is it, Easy? No, it is Easy going to be up next. I couldn't even tell how many more were left over on the team too. Versus Redemption, Lucille's got Bob. He's got Bubble Bob instantly. He's going to have a counter for Easy insta. He's just going to have to find a way to put pressure into Easy and not let this rogue reset if he can let him. That or be really aggressive with the eyes. Wake of Ashes just to try to randomly get the rogue. That is a bold move, Cotton, but it did not pay off. Definitely, especially since that is your wings. So you got to be very, very careful with it. Cheap shot by Easy. Is it going to be enough here? No Kingsbane. He's got cooldowns. There goes the Kingsbane. For Redemption, this could be a lot of trouble. with another garrote. He's just waiting for death mark until a little bit later. Redemption's under a ton, just a ton of pressure with an Envenom on top of it. He just does not give him a chance. Holy. There it is. Now picking up 3. I didn't even realize the mage got 3. He did end up playing at the very beginning. Did really, really well. Fire mage, by the way, popping off. Love to see it. I feel like this entire expansion, they'd be kind of like on a back burner with Frost and Arcane mostly playing, and then mostly Frost getting it all play. But now it's a little bit of variety here. We don't like Game Boys? Yes, we are, Chris. Yo, Plush, let's do a revamp on the group.